Hello everybody, it's Lisa Brown, Brown Eagles Crafting. We're going to use the Miss Lillian's No Wax Chalk Paint in the color Merlot. I think it goes really good with a vintagey looking red for this cute little patriotic cow. We're going to go ahead and paint the back of this bamboo cutting board from Dollar Tree. I'm a little tongue-tied tonight. We're going to go ahead and paint the back and the edges, and we'll go about a ½ inch around all of the sides in the front. I think this is a really pretty dark red. We're even going to make it a little bit darker with some dark wax on top of it. And it just kind of deepens the color, and it smooths out your strokes and the way the paint looks on this board. We're going to go ahead and sand around all the edges and distress it. That way, when we put our wax on, it'll have kind of a dark brown looking edge. I'm just going to take a small brush and go around the front of it, and then we're going to dry it really good. And now we're just taking a brush, I'm getting it wet and just taking off the edge of this paper. And I'm really struggling taking this off because I'm having to use my thumb, so it took me a whole lot longer than I thought it would. And in some places, I took off a little bit more than I needed. So I always like to round my corners on the rice paper when I put it on these boards. It just looks a little bit better than if it was a square piece or a rectangle piece. And it just kind of fits the board a little bit better if you just take a little bit off of the edges there. I noticed I need some more at the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and do that. Once I got that painted up a little bit higher, now I'm coming in and I'm putting some decoupage glue down. We're going to dry that, and then we're going to iron it on. I don't know if I like this dryer or not. It's just a little bit too loud for me, so I may have to go ahead and order me another one of the Rangers because I like how quiet they are. I'm taking off all of the edges just a little bit more to make it a little bit more rounded at the bottom, since I took a big hunk out of that corner down there. And we're going to go ahead and put just a little bit more down and dry it. I needed just a little bit more on the side there. I'm using my little Cricut iron, and we're going to go ahead and just iron on our paper. I was checking to make sure that it was warm, and it is getting warm. I like the fact that I can't burn myself with having like an upright iron, and this has a little cradle that it sets in to cool off, and it has an automatic timer that will cool off and just turn it off. Once we have that all down, we're going to go ahead and take our sander. Actually, I went ahead and put the wax on first. I went ahead and did the wax around the white edges of the rice paper there. This paper is still available from Decoupage Central. They have all their patriotic paper still on there, which I'm glad because you can do patriotic year-round. You can see where I'm just darkening the edges all the way around, and you can see what a difference that made on the side there. Now I'm just going to sand my edges, that way when I put the wax on, it's going to go ahead and make us have like a brown looking vintagey edge. I'm just going to give it a really good sanding around the corners. Now I'm going to take that little pad that has some of the wax on it and just go around my edges there. I need another piece because I'm going to lay this flat down, and I didn't want anything on my board to scratch it because I already scratched the back of it. And we're just putting the wax all the way around it. And you can see that it deepened this red a whole lot. We're going to go ahead and sand this one, and then we'll go ahead and put some wax around the edges and have a cute little patriotic cow that has a companion piece that I may make up as well with maybe a darker blue. I think this turned out really cute. I put a coat of decoupage glue on top of it because it is a top coat as well. We're going to dry that really, really good. It takes a little bit longer to dry as a top coat. But once we have it all dry, I kind of thought I don't even really want to put a bow on it or even put anything else on it to embellish it. I think this paper can stand on its own. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you later.